Yo, what is going on, guys? My name's Fortune. Today, this is week number 5 of the Children of the Molehill event. We are on Laguna Park with a Brioso RAs. Everybody's in this fucking car. It was all division-wide. Everybody's doing this car, which was exciting. But anyways, hey, your screen's not broke. I just didn't start recording soon enough, so I don't really have footage to fill this spot of the intro. This was just an average race, you know. I wasn't too happy, not too mad about it. Not too happy about it. Just I had to get through it, and my hands were definitely sore at the end of it. I was pushing the whole way. It was pretty intense shit. But yeah, make sure when you're about to watch this fucking intro or watch this first little corner, there is an incident, but you just pay attention to what goes on in front of me. I'll also discuss it. But yeah, here we go. We have 5 seconds to countdown, or 2, whatever. Blah blah blah. Excellent, and we're off. We got minutes in front of me. We have street to the left of me. It doesn't get a shot, gets over there, but doesn't get any curbs. Street dives to the inside, and then causes a clusterfuck. That was kind of unfortunate. I spun out right there. I shouldn't really. I don't think I should spun out. Yeah, so I went from 4th to 10th place, and I guess after you look at it, I blame. I guess I don't want to blame anybody, but because Designated Shot did not get the curves on the left, and Street did. Street saw a gap on the inside. He went for it. Designated Shot didn't know about it. And 3 guys into one corner doesn't really work. And that caused a clusterfuck. It's just what happened. It's how it happened. It's what it is. I'm not sure what could have been done different. Maybe Designated Shot does get the curbs and he gets speed so that there's no gap open. And maybe that's how it works. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But now we know what happened, I guess. Oh, I had a great point of view of how what went down. First front row seat of it. But yeah, so I'm in 9th place right now. I passed the Designated Shot. It's only a minute long track, which is pretty cool. Or 53, 54 second long track, which is awesome. That's why I fucking picked it. But yeah, I didn't actually get any practice done until the night before. I did like 70 laps. I usually do 20 laps a day, right? From the point I know what the track is to the point of the race. Well, I didn't do any fucking practice, so I did like a shit ton of laps the night before, which was not fun. And then I also actually planned on racing in the waiting list race and the D4 race as a reserve. That didn't happen because unknowingly Smooth did not have great internet, so he had me and a couple of guys host up races, which did not suit the plans I had before the night. But it's whatever. I had a fun time making sure everything went right. Maybe with more practice I could have had, I don't know, better lap times. I still felt pretty good about my lap times. It wasn't too bad. I get past the side right there. I'm not sure. Once again, I have no idea what's gonna happen, so I'm watching this with you guys. But yeah, Fancy Cub, I think what I've known that he didn't practice as much as he could have due to the fact he thought he was already out of RIP design. He was already out of the event. Then we enlightened him, saying that we had 5 races left and that he still had a chance to fucking win the event. So he could have had more practice, could have had better pace, I think. But that's why he's sitting here in 5th and actually doesn't have the best race he could have. I forgot actually. Oh, I know who wins. That's right. I forgot for a second. But it was an interesting play out for the championship leader. And like just the general gist of how everything went down. It did mix up the standings a little bit, which is cool. But yeah, it was a pleasure being back in D1, man. I had a fun time pressing the whole time. My hands were killing me at the end of the race, man. It's just the top part of the back of my hand, like above the wrist, just fucking pains me so much at every one of these races. It just, yeah, it's a doozy. So let's see, what we got going on? We got 6th place. I think we're on lap 5, maybe? I forget when I pit. I think I do pit pretty early. I get stuck behind some guys. Like, if nobody else pits in front of me, I'm going for the pit, and I do it. But we'll hang on for a second, because I do have a pretty good battle later in the race with Fancy, Zyra, myself, and then I have another battle, I think. Or no, I'd have an opportunity of a battle, but I'd screw it up. We'll see later. But yeah, and if you can't, oh, RIP. All right, now we're not sure what happened there. Whatever. But yeah, still in sixth. Forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, this was a fucking doozy of a corner, man. Oh, look at me go, woo! And then the design's gonna come up and be like, oh my dear Jesus Christ. Now maybe I should have waited for that. Maybe not. Who knows? Probably should have, but I guess it doesn't matter now. So no, okay, so yeah, now I'm stuck behind three guys right now. Fucking Stance's door does not close. I got Stance, Zyra, and Design all ahead of me. And I think in my mind, I'm thinking if these guys don't pit at all right here, I'm going to the pit because I cannot get stuck behind them. Maybe it's next lap actually. Well, let me see. Oh, it's this lap. Okay. So I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to the pits. I'm not losing time because I can set 53s. I'm pretty sure, 53 highs. I'll have 83s. Stop doing my 30 seconds. But I can hit those 53s and thinking, you know what? I'll go in the pits and hopefully come out in a spot of which I can pace up the whole race. But because this lap is so short, you have the chance of already being lapped coming out of the pits the first time. As you can see right there, I just got lapped. No, I didn't. I don't know what happened. But it's probably better to pit early so that you don't get lapped later in the race or get lapped in the pits, which is huge. So I do get lapped right there. I think that's Merzane. Merzane reserving for Snowy. Good guy. Merzane, who had a fucking blistering lap. I guess overall he had the fastest lap, but because he was a reserve in this race, his fastest lap in this race does not count, which would have been the fastest lap of all the divisions. But Dan came away with that by 2/10 because Merzane had a 188, a 33.188 in the D2 race, and then he had a 1.3 I think in this race, but Dan had a 1.82, no 1.86 in this race. So he was, yeah. So Dan walked away with the fastest lap. So right now we're in 11th place. We have nobody in front of me, nobody behind me. Well, I guess we've got 11 guys in front of me. But whatever, we're gonna cut right here and go to the more interesting action. I think people do start to pit, and I do start to catch up to them. But currently I'm in no man's land. So yeah, I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Not sure how long it's been, but somebody's went in the pits. I did pass him, and as you can see, Fancy Cup has destroyed something on the left side, and he is wrecked. I mean, I'm not sure what happened there, but that's not a big deal. But yeah, now we got battling with Fancy Cub for 9th place. But yeah, he does have pace, and he really wants to get past me. I do hold him up for a little bit. Hold him up, defend, same thing. My heart is probably pumping at the moment. Well, maybe actually, I remember my heart pumping at some points in the race, but this point, I think I'm just trying to stay calm, and I'm still not worried about the guy behind me. Because somebody else I had to get around later. It's just like once I get around him, I'm like, I don't care. I'm not trying to defend. Here I am. I go wide. I'm like, I'm just gonna stay wide. But yeah, I hold them up some more. Only halfway around the race. I missed a little bit under halfway, and then he spins out. So I got around him there. I guess I'm good to go for now. So yeah, it was an easy little. I maintained 9th place like a stud, and I hit the fucking inside of that. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cut real quick. Some more interesting action. I'll be right back. Okay, so a little bit later in the race, we have, well, me spitting out, of course, but what you missed is that Design has disconnected from the race, so the leader of the championship will be going down to D2 next week because of a disconnection. Unfortunate. I almost roll it. That's good. Fancy gets past me. Wow, that was close. But yeah, championship leader DC's going down to D2. What an unfortunate happening. I got Fancy in front of me. Who I got? I think I got Zyra behind me. I don't know, but 3-man battle. You know, not a big deal. I'm getting these curbs for the win. All that you can. That was risky going 4 wheels on the curb on the left side. As you go to the left side, you get all 4 wheels, and then you have to put it all back on the racetrack. And then in the moment of you turning and getting back on, you can spin out really easily. It's terrible. I've done it multiple times in practice, but fortunately not in the race. Woo! But yeah, 8th place. 7th place is in the is in my grasp. I can take it. I can make this happen. Who's behind me? Oh, I break early, don't I? That's Zyra. And then I'm probably gonna break early. Maybe not. But sometimes in the later stages, whatever. I don't. I feel I'm breaking on the right point, but Zyra always has hit me back in the back like 3 times in a row. It was kind of like, brother, and I'm gonna break at this point every single time on the lap. I'm not. I mean, and it just happens to me. It's like, what are you doing? But yeah, it was interesting stuff. Curbs, curbs, curbs.
I got fucking 10th place last week.
Oh man, it's a lot of energy, man. I'm fucking sick of the dog. I almost didn't do this commentary right now, but you know, God, I was excited to make the commentary, so I was like, fuck it, why not? Puked last night. Oh, Fancy's oversteered. Go for the inside. Get the overtake. I wanted that so bad. That was the move right there. I needed to make that happen, and I just couldn't find a spot around him. He oversteered. I had the speed the whole way. I just could not find a spot, which would have been there. It is. Yep. And it's like, brother, what are you doing? And it'll happen next lap too. I'll do the same thing. It's like, dude, don't break where I break. Or break where I break, not where... it doesn't matter, fuck it. But yeah, 8th place, 33 minutes into the race. Still fighting. It was pretty difficult to get around somebody on this track, I felt. Main, I guess, overtaking spots. Because, like, you had to get the curbs in order to keep your speed, or get speed. If you didn't get the curbs, the other guy did, and then you just couldn't get around him. Well, if you're both going for curbs, you're in a single file line. There's no way to get really around him. I think this was right there was a spot to overtake because you can do that corner pretty good without eating curbs. But everywhere else, there was the rumble strips on the outside, and you needed to get those in order to keep speed. They were still trying to get past me. But yeah, it was. And then also, I mean, to get more speed around somebody was difficult. With it being a minute-long track, it wasn't much spots to be faster than somebody else in. So it was pretty tight lap times. Go wide again. And I don't want to cut just because this is a battle. For 8th place, I guess. I'm not really sure. I'm keeping Fancy in my sights, but I don't want to cut and then come right back to the same spot. So we're gonna stick with it then. Because I'm really lazy and don't really feel like cutting right now because it's a lot of work to make sure everything's right again. But yeah. Oh, there goes Zyra again on the outside. He brakes so late. See, if he brakes, he's braking so late. So I'm not really sure why he's doing that. Unless he knows something I don't. But yeah, let's see if we can figure out some other stuff about this race. Let's see. I wish I would look at the. I don't ever look at the timestamp because there's no real spot to do it when you're in a battle. I think he's getting a little bit farther away now though. Less than 10 or about 10 laps to go. 8th place. So also, oh shit, that was, oh my god, that was lucky. I kept my position even. Wow. Holy shit. I bet my heart started like rushing there. Closest fight. I'm so happy I didn't like fucking barrel roy there. But yeah, so again, make sure you gotta be top 10. Not get demoted. I wasn't even worried about that either this race. I was just like, oh, rip Fancy. That's what you get, buddy. 7th place. Alright, so I got Fancy and Zyra now behind me. I wonder if he respawned. He's really far back now. It doesn't matter. Oh, Zyra's pushing for the inside. But I'm getting the curb. See, that's exactly the point. Oh, he's still on the inside, though. Oh, boy. Hold it. Hold it. Get the comeback at the curbs. Come on. Oh, my God. Good one. Dumb shit. Jesus Christ. I don't know how I lost position there. He had no fucking curbs. Still managed to have more speed than me. That was dumb. I should have made that happen. Oh, that was close. That barrier, the inside barrier, that middle one is fucking. It'll get you. So I think I was gonna run away right here because I don't have the same pace as he has. He has a lot faster pace on this track than I do. I think he's probably hitting low 53s or mid 53s every lap, and I'm managing maybe low 54s and high 53s. So Hill's gonna run away with it. I'm gonna cut to a more exciting point. We got less than 8 laps to go. And yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, approaching a new lap now. Lap number 43 has strucketh, and I have been given an opportunity now. There's been commotion up in the up ahead of me, and Shadows peeks his behind in my eyes, and I have an opportunity to make something happen. Whether or not I do that is up to you guys. No, it's we'll find out in just a second. But yeah, so now I'm pacing up. I've been straight pacing since Zyra passed me, which I've kind of I guess caught up to this group now. It's quite intimidating, really, because every time you go around the hairpin, you can see a group ahead of you. Is like, damn, if I could just get that fucking group, that'd be amazing. And right here, I'm right on Shadow's ass. Man, I'm really feeling an overtake right here. That'd be amazing to get past him, just because how much effort I've put into this. I guess how much effort I've been using in this fucking race to do the best I can. And it's really hurting now, but yeah, okay, now I'm right behind Shadows. I have the pace to get around him. I can do this.
What the fuck?
I push, push, push. I hit the apex fucking barrier. Ah! So surprising when I did it, man. I was so pissed. As you can see by the reaction, I assume. So Fancy gets around me now. And yeah, 9th place. I go from 8th to 9th. I go from having the chance to be 7th to 9th. The opportunity was there. I did not take advantage of it. I tried my hardest. This is where I'll finish. Fancy finishes 8th. Design DCs from the race. Quakes takes the W. And I'm maintaining D1. So I'm not sure. I can't be really too mad about this race. I can't be too happy about it. Of course, 9th place kind of sucks. I was put in 9th place though due to the first incident of the first lap. There's the standings right there. But I was put into 9th, and I just tried to do the best I could to maintain what was given to me. And I managed to stay, I guess, to not go down, which is cool. And then I didn't really have the pace to catch up and pass anybody. Maybe I could catch up to people, maybe I could maintain a gap, but I just never could get around somebody that was in front of me. So, it's whatever. Not a big deal. Try again next week. Next week, I believe, is on Paleto Bay, some Paleto Bay track. Not sure what cars, maybe some badass cars, hopefully. I'm feeling some good driving cars. It's been nothing but shit. Now, the Casco is pretty cool, but, yeah, it'd be cool to have some good cars, good tracks. But yeah, that was an exhausting race. I'm going to leave the end bits in, of course, and I thank you guys for watching. See you next week. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. That was a terrible outro. I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. 33-1. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, finished.
I hated that race.
Getting straight. Oh, that was dodgy. Bloody hell.
I got the worst of that start crash.
Dude, it was terrible, man. Who the hell caused that shit? Jesus Christ.
I know, it's like, I think me, someone else, and just went fucked.
You guys?
And then I was in 3rd, and then after that crash I was in 7th. And then a couple of
I was
people
in
crashed
11th,
ahead
I
of me,
think, after the crash.
and then I got
I tried to go, I think I tried to go like overtake like designated shot actually. Wide. I don't know who was like right next to me, like on the right side, but
Mm.